Hello, this is my first attempt at making a film showing some of the mechanical puzzles that I've collected from around the world. We'll be looking at them individually in a moment, but I just thought I'd give you a quick overview so that you can see what I'll be talking about in the next few minutes. This is a traditional disentanglement puzzle. 3 triangles with a long lace threaded through, and the object is, as I said, to separate the cord from the 3 triangles, and if you can remember how it was threaded, to re-thread it. You might be familiar with the concept of the 3-dimensional jigsaw. This is a particularly nice one made from a branch of a tree, and the irregular shape makes it a little bit more confusing when you try taking it apart and also putting it together, because you can't work out initially which way it slides. It's 3 layers deep, still with the original bark on the side. Here we've got another disentanglement puzzle. This is one of my particular favourites. I've managed to solve it once a long time ago with the aid of a good bottle of red wine, and it took slightly less time to put the rings back on. The object is to remove this ring from the puzzle. Wonderful puzzle, and for some reason solving it a second time has always been beyond me. This is a particularly nice, although mass-produced, cube assembly puzzle. I'll take a few pieces apart. Those 2 are the same. In fact, as we start taking it apart, we notice that they're all the same. Doesn't make it any easier for putting them together, and it's quite a challenging puzzle, especially if you like purple ones. Here we have the bottoms of 6 fizzy drink cans, and the idea here, and it's something I've never achieved because it always falls apart just at the last minute, is you have to start assembling them like this, and here you can see these 2 surround those 2, and the idea is then that we have these 2 at the end tucked inside these ones, but around the outside of these, to assemble it to a cube, but it always springs apart. Here's another cube assembly. This is a particularly nice one made from bamboo. I bought this one in Kyoto in Japan about 10 or 12 years ago. It's a particularly nice 6-piece cube assembly, and I can't remember how many solutions it's got, but obviously the idea is to try and get a nice pleasing cross lattice pattern on the actual outside of the assembled cube, and it comes with instructions if you get stuck. It's a particularly interesting, fascinating object. As you can see, it starts as a 2x2x2 hinged cube created by Naoki Yoshimoto, and suddenly it seems to turn into 2 big stars, taking up more space than the actual volume of the original cube. Assembles to 2 cubes. The final one in this session is a 6-piece board burr. And the object is to take it apart, put it back together again. you can see that some pieces have got a notch in, some haven't, and it's certainly not a trivial puzzle, this one. Beautifully made, and you can see these fillets of wood make both a pleasing appearance and give the assembled puzzle extra strength. That's all for this film.